I'm partway through recording a different video when I noticed it. My Frost from PlayStation has actually made his way onto PC. I went to equip Frost from Jade, that one, and I was sitting here thinking, okay, that's my Frost. That's old school Frost. Will forever stay that colour. We have Frost Prime that was set up for I have no idea what anymore. I don't really use either of them because I tend to use this one. Is this a glitch? Why is there a fourth Frost here? And then I clicked on it and went, oh yes, I know that bandana. I know that colour scheme. That's PlayStation Frost. Which means, if we go to appearance, the colours are all set up, go to attachment. Oh, where's, no, bandana. Oh, it actually is there. But it's disappeared. The Obsidian bandana is in fact there, but for some reason, it's disappeared. The second I equip the frame, the Obsidian bandana disappears. And there they are. So I do have them. The Obsidian skin for the Quanta. Didn't have it on PlayStation, couldn't equip it. The Magnus skin, the Obsidian skin for the Magnus. These things look so... The Obsidian skins are probably my favourite of all of the skins they have ever had in Warframe. And there it is. So I had to have one on the glaive. And the dual-wielding Magnus. And there it is. Back on my back. One owned. Something isn't quite right because you've seen it. I searched. It wasn't there. It, in fact, took it off him. So, one moment, please. I have some tinkering to do. Glaive skin isn't showing up there either. I know how to fix it before anybody mentions it. In theory, if I load this up on the PlayStation, I can put these back on because it's a PlayStation exclusive. Damn, it was June. It was June 13th, not July, so over a month ago. The solution was, in order to rectify, they have made it so that items purchased with real money are added to the primary account during the linking process. I love this. But I would really love my Jade Set 1. Somebody gifted it to me and I didn't collect it in time. And when Jade Collection 2 came out, I tried to collect it and was politely told tough. But the person who sent it to me paid for it. Massive thanks to them. Really annoyed me that I couldn't actually claim it, but still, it's the thought that counts on this one more than anything else. So items purchased with real money were added. That was technically from a code, but it's still classed as an item that was bought through the marketplace. So they have basically added it. What didn't cross over was the platinum. So basically, Ten-O-Gen purchased on PC with real money via Steam has been transferred over to other accounts on other platforms. Prime Access, Heirloom Packs or bundles have all gone cross-platform here. You can use them on their originally stated platform. You cannot use them as demonstrated, and that was a hell of a way for me to demonstrate this. I didn't mention it because I couldn't demonstrate it, or I thought I couldn't, because they told me I couldn't partake in the account merging. I am so happy I could. I had nothing on PlayStation apart from Frost. That's all I wanted. Frost Prime. It did ruin the long worked on video of what happens when Zanuka comes after you and you have one frame. Because I tried my hardest to do that, but Zanuka would not come after me. So the only frame I had on PlayStation was Frost Prime. So I wanted to save him so badly, and I'm so glad that I actually did this. It may have taken them several months to solve this issue, but things purchased on other platforms are linked to the primary account. If they are exclusive to a certain platform, they will stay exclusive to that platform, but stay in the inventory of the primary account if that primary account is now on a different platform. So you don't lose your items, they are just unusable on other platforms. I would love my opal set as well, but that's probably also gone. Can 1000% confirm? Gone. It's kind of sucky, but I would have loved to have had the jade. The opal set also gone. And how they have done this is the primary account is the account the player chooses during the link. That's where everything is merged as the primary account. So you play on Xbox all the time, you play on Xbox, Xbox is your primary account. The secondary account is an account linked with that said account. So the PlayStation, in this example I have, that would be classed as a secondary account being merged into the primary account. Whereas leaving them linked would have just meant it's all linked as one grouping of different saves. I wanted to merge it. I've wanted nothing more for years than to be able to play on whatever I happen to have hooked up to the TV and get this. Every single time. I've been doing it with Destiny for years. I've done it on lots of different games, just like everybody else. There are games that have cross-save and cross-platform and all of this. I've done it for ages, and I've wanted it nothing more than for that to work properly on Warframe. And finally, it does. I was kind of ecstatic to a point. As mentioned at the beginning of this, I was recording something else and just came across the lone survivor as he falls into the shadows. The lone survivor from the PlayStation account. The Xbox One was a copy of the PC one. The Switch, same thing. I migrated over there when the consoles launched just to be able to play it there. When it launched on those platforms. Just to be able to play it on there however I wanted. But it was always separate and everything was... I'm not doing the same thing 2 or 3 times in this game. But PlayStation, I never did it for. I used that as my go-to, just messing around kind of thing. Mastery rank 8 had nothing. If it merged all of the Prime parts from the Xbox, I would have been rich in Frost parts and Ember parts, but I actually sold those off. I should have had about 4 or 5 of these mods. Primed chamber. I have one. It is 3 months of them finally getting round to the solution of items purchased with real money are added to the primary account during the linking process. This was missing when they first did this. This was the last piece. This applied to your primary account within a few days of Jade Shadow's release. Okay, so I'm not that late. I'm not that late to noticing this, especially since it's Frost. And to be fair, this is the first time I've gone back to Frost since Jade was added. And I equipped Jade, and she has been equipped ever since. I've taken her off for some things and gone straight back to Jade. This is the first time I've gone back to Frost, and I did notice straight away. But I'm so happy they've done this. This is finally fixed. There is a few little problems that are still there. It has fixed the last big problem with the cross-platform save merging system as it was. When it ends, this will not be such a problem because you will not be able to merge your accounts. But in the meantime, the cross-platform save, it is finally getting to where it needed to be 4 years ago. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.